because institutions are beginning to be more receptive to the concept of Bitcoin and are developing extensive use cases. 2025 is predicted to be a turning point for cryptocurrencies. Even individuals who already own XRP should be concerned about this, since the ledger is beginning to show characteristics of an institutional chain. Ripple is now looking into the XRP ledger's institutional defense mechanisms. The organization is also ready to integrate cryptocurrencies into the established international monetary system. By the end of 2025, most of the biggest financial institutions in the world, including the US, are expected to have passed crypto laws, according to projections from a number of organizations. The US is included in this. As a result, a new benchmark for the lucidity of international laws pertaining to the Bitcoin industry will be established in 2025. By the end of 2025, at least one piece of legislation supporting innovation is expected to have been prepared and passed by each of the major financial hubs in the globe. This proposed law will deal with cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. In my opinion, the US will eventually fully support Bitcoin's regulatory aspects, especially with the hiring of a pro-cryptocurrency administrator and the current CC reset. I believe that cryptocurrency will become widely accepted in the United States of America in the not-too-distant future. In order to settle transactions using XRP, Ripple intends to integrate financial institutions into a payment system. Building a strong infrastructure with on-ramps, off-ramps, and suitable liquidity can help achieve this. These businesses won't face any obstacles that would stop them from using XRP to settle their payments after a while. In actuality, the Red Cross impeached the person and the number of institutions that were eventually alerted. The goal of RippleNet is to create a payment system that can settle with XRP, has readily available liquidity, and infrastructure that can be used both on and off ramps. RippleNet wants dozens more financial institutions to embrace the XRP ledger concept. This idea entails setting up a payment mechanism. At this time, Ripple is unable to settle in the US using XRP. Because of this, Ripple's XRP strategy is connected to the same jigsaw puzzle component. All of this begs the issue of what reasons are causing XRP to be underutilized in the US. The digital asset platform Ripple has been concentrating its efforts on drawing customers and learning about their usage habits. In order to complete settlements, the business has recently, however, shifted its emphasis to a more balanced strategy, giving both settlement and XRP use top attention. The corporation just made a decision that led to this change in approach. The vast majority of Ripple's clientele is located outside of the US. The reason for this is because regulations pertaining to cryptocurrency assets are not sufficiently clear, and concerns about possible legal action. With the majority of its operations in Europe, South America, Asia, and the Middle East, Ripple is now growing in a few areas. Ripple is primarily concentrating their efforts on regulations in an effort to attain widespread adoption and use of the technology. The business is drawing attention to the issue by comparing banks to cars waiting for the red light to turn green. This will have the effect of greatly increasing the number of institutions that are pouring into and onto the XRP ledger through Ripple. Securities and Exchange Commission Commissioner Hester Pierce has expressed her satisfaction that before the end of 2025, the emphasis will move from CC regulation to addressing the technology and its possibilities. This is due to the fact that this transition's timetable is extremely important. By 2025, Pierce anticipates that rather of focusing only on the SEC's regulation of the sector, people will be discussing the technology and what it means. According to her, there will be a major change in the atmosphere if the Securities and Exchange Commission takes the pro-cryptocurrency stance seriously. As a result, everyone will be discussing the technology and the potential it offers. This is what she thinks will occur. This could mean in-kind redemptions or reparations, both of which would make her happy. It is possible that something might be classified as either. By the end of 2025, Ripple hopes to have organizations not just embrace but also integrate and utilize cryptocurrency. By the year's end, this will be completed. With this strategy, we would be shifting toward the cycle of utility and away from the cycle of hype and conjecture. Although the market will not be fully regulated for some time, Ripple is dedicated to ensuring that the technology is applied in a way that is not just advantageous but also efficient. When he talks about the potential prospects that the Bitcoin sector might offer in 2025, financial institutions are still on the sidelines, but she points out that they are finally coming to the conclusion that internal pilots are insufficient to make significant progress. She makes her statement to draw attention to the current situation. She says that in order to accelerate the adoption of blockchain technology and broaden the range of tokenization options, it will be essential to develop alliances with industry partners and specialists. Furthermore, Casey predicts that major financial institutions would increase their investments in Bitcoin offers by 2025. The asset class is aging, which is the cause of this. Institutional acceptability is rising and use cases are expanding in a number of industries. The current state of affairs is influenced by each of these elements. Stablecoins have grown significantly in the last year alone, and the tokenization of financial items has increased significantly in the US. The United States has seen this development with its approved ETFs. Many of the most significant financial organizations in the world, including central banks, are now considering how cryptocurrencies might improve the effectiveness of processes including asset issuance, trading, and record keeping. The movie also suggests that central banks and big financial institutions are already getting ready to include cryptocurrencies. It will eventually lead to the banking system including cryptocurrencies. In the movie, this is something that is discussed. For some now, XRP and Ripple have been leading this movement. They are the ones that have been coming up with new ideas and working to find solutions to issues pertaining to the conventional banking system. According to these regulations, it is anticipated that major capital inflows would begin in earnest in 2025 after they are put into effect. In addition to the asymmetric risk and return profile that cryptocurrency investments offer, the industry has been placing a great deal of focus on the advantages of portfolio diversification since 2025. Investments at a significant level are now feasible due to market development, and the possibility of government intervention has decreased as a result.